share a fun fact. Welcome to Let Me Share a Fun Fact, where curiosity meets discovery. Today, we're diving into a world filled with astonishing facts that might just change the way you see the world around you. From the ancient lineage of sharks that outdates trees to the surprising number of genes in a tomato, each fact we explore today is a testament to the wonders of our planet. Whether it's the unique fingerprints of a zebra's stripes or the extraordinary intelligence of an octopus, these stories reveal just how fascinating and intricate life truly is. So, get ready to embark on a journey through nature's most intriguing secrets, and prepare to be amazed by the unexpected connections and incredible adaptations that shape the world we live in. Canberra, the unsung capital of Australia. When people think of Australia, Sydney's iconic opera house or Melbourne's vibrant art scene might spring to mind. However, neither of these bustling metropolises is the nation's capital. Instead, the honor goes to Canberra, a city that was purpose-built for its role. The decision to make Canberra the capital in 1913 was a compromise to settle the rivalry between Sydney and Melbourne, the two largest cities in Australia. Located inland, between these two giants, Canberra was designed from scratch with grand avenues, plenty of green spaces, and a layout that echoes European city planning. It's a city that doesn't scream for attention but has its own quiet charm, with a thriving cultural scene, national monuments, and a strong sense of purpose. Despite being smaller and less internationally recognized than Sydney or Melbourne, Canberra plays a vital role as the political heart of Australia, home to Parliament House, the High Court, and numerous national institutions. 3 eyelids, the secret to a camel's survival. The harsh, unforgiving desert is no match for the resilient camel. Known as the ships of the desert, camels are perfectly adapted to life in some of the most extreme environments on Earth. One of their most fascinating adaptations is their 3 eyelids. These extra eyelids aren't just for show, they serve a crucial function. The 2 main eyelids work like ours, blinking to keep their eyes moist and free of debris. However, the 3rd eyelid, which is transparent, acts like a windshield wiper, sweeping away sand while still allowing the camel to see. This nictitating membrane protects their eyes from the relentless desert winds and blinding sandstorms that are all too common in their native habitats. This unique feature, combined with their ability to conserve water, withstand scorching heat, and navigate vast stretches of barren land, makes camels true masters of desert survival. The leaning icon, Big Ben's quiet tilt. London's Big Ben is one of the most famous clock towers in the world, instantly recognizable by its Gothic architecture and booming chimes. However, there's something curious about this iconic landmark that not everyone notices: it's leaning. The clock tower, part of the Palace of Westminster, has been slowly tilting to the northwest. The tilt, currently at about 0.26 degrees, might sound minor, but it is noticeable to the naked eye if you know what to look for. This lean has been gradually increasing over time, partly due to the complex underground infrastructure of London, including the Jubilee Line extension and decades of construction activity nearby. Engineers regularly monitor the tower to ensure its stability, and while the tilt isn't an immediate concern, it's a fascinating reminder that even the most enduring monuments aren't immune to the passage of time. The Antarctic Desert, the world's largest and coldest. When you think of deserts, you probably imagine endless sand dunes and scorching heat. But the world's largest desert defies these stereotypes. The Antarctic Desert, which covers the entire continent of Antarctica, is the largest desert on the planet, spanning an area of about 14 million square kilometers. Despite being blanketed in ice and snow, Antarctica is classified as a desert because it receives less than 200 millimeters of precipitation annually, mostly in the form of snow. The frigid temperatures ensure that this snow accumulates over millennia, forming thick ice sheets. The continent's extreme environment is hostile to most life forms, yet it's home to unique ecosystems and serves as a critical area for scientific research, particularly related to climate change. The stark, icy landscape of Antarctica challenges our conventional ideas of what a desert can be, highlighting the incredible diversity of Earth's environments. Left turn only, the bat's mysterious exit strategy. Bats are enigmatic creatures, shrouded in mystery and often misunderstood. One of their curious behaviors is that when they exit their caves, they always turn left. This odd habit has puzzled scientists for years. While the exact reason for this behavior remains unclear, some theories suggest it could be linked to the structure of their brains or the need for an efficient exit strategy in large colonies. Bats rely heavily on echolocation to navigate and find food in the dark, and this consistent left turn might be a way to avoid mid-air collisions with fellow bats when leaving their crowded roosts. Another theory is that it's a natural instinct, possibly linked to the Earth's magnetic field, which many animals use for orientation. Whatever the reason, this quirky habit adds another layer of intrigue to these already fascinating nocturnal creatures. Scented paws, how cats leave their mark. If you've ever wondered why cats love to scratch everything from your furniture to the backyard tree, it's not just about sharpening their claws. Cats have scent glands in their paws, specifically in the soft pads underneath, that release pheromones when they scratch. This scent marking behavior is a way for cats to claim their territory and communicate with other animals. When a cat scratches a surface, it's leaving both a visible mark and a scent signal that says, "This is mine." This behavior is instinctual, harkening back to their wild ancestors who needed to establish and defend their territory from rivals. In addition to marking territory, scratching also helps cats stretch their muscles and keep their claws in top condition. So the next time your cat digs its claws into something, remember, it's not just about the scratch, it's about leaving a message. Hey there! If you're enjoying these fascinating facts, why not stick around for more? Hit that subscribe button and join our community here at Let Me Share a Fun Fact. We've got plenty more amazing discoveries to share, and we don't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the curiosity flowing. 9 brains, the octopus's remarkable intelligence. The octopus is one of the most intelligent creatures in the ocean, and part of what makes it so unique is its incredible nervous system, which includes 9 brains. Yes, you read that right, 9! The main brain is located in the octopus's head, controlling the overall functions of its body. But what sets the octopus apart is that each of its 8 tentacles has its own smaller brain. These peripheral brains allow the tentacles to operate independently, making decisions and reacting to stimuli without needing input from the central brain. This decentralized nervous system gives the octopus unparalleled flexibility and control, allowing it to perform complex tasks like opening jars, camouflaging itself in an instant, and navigating intricate environments. The distributed intelligence of the octopus is a marvel of nature, showcasing just how diverse and fascinating life can be beneath the waves. Eyes wide open, the ostrich's extraordinary vision. When it comes to vision, the ostrich truly stands out, literally. The eyes of an ostrich are not only the largest of any land animal, but they are also bigger than the bird's own brain. Measuring up to 5 centimeters, 2 inches, across, these massive eyes give the ostrich exceptional vision, allowing it to spot predators from great distances on the open plains where it lives. This is crucial for survival, as ostriches rely on their keen eyesight to detect threats and escape danger. The ostrich's small brain, however, doesn't seem to hold it back. These birds are well adapted to their environment, with powerful legs capable of running at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, 43 miles per hour, and a natural instinct to flee at the first sign of trouble. While their brains may be small, their sharp vision and speed make ostriches formidable survivors in the wild. Frozen frogs, nature's amazing survivors. Imagine being frozen solid and then coming back to life. This isn't science fiction, but reality for certain species of frogs. During the harsh winter months, these incredible amphibians have a survival strategy that seems almost magical: they freeze. As temperatures drop, frogs like the wood frog can allow their bodies to be completely encased in ice. Their heart stops beating, and their bodily functions come to a near standstill. However, as spring arrives and temperatures rise, these frogs miraculously thaw out and return to their normal, lively selves. This ability to survive freezing is due to a natural antifreeze in their bodies, which prevents ice from forming inside their cells. Instead, ice forms in the spaces between cells, protecting the cell structures from damage. This remarkable adaptation allows these frogs to endure the freezing cold and emerge unscathed when the weather warms up. The 11-day sleepless streak, a record that will keep you awake. How long could you go without sleep? For most people, even a single night of no sleep can be unbearable. But in 1964, 17-year-old Randy Gardner shattered all expectations by staying awake for a staggering 11 days, 264 hours to be exact. This incredible feat set the world record for the longest time a person has gone without sleep, a record that still stands today. Gardner's experiment, which he undertook for a science fair project, was monitored by sleep researchers who documented the effects of prolonged sleep deprivation on his mind and body. As the days wore on, Gardner experienced mood swings, hallucinations, memory lapses, and even moments of paranoia. Despite these challenges, he completed the 11 days without any long-term health consequences, though sleep experts strongly advise against attempting such a stunt. Gardner's sleepless record remains a testament to the limits of human endurance and the vital importance of sleep. Monogamous and devoted, the seahorse's love story. In the world of seahorses, love is a lifelong commitment. These enchanting creatures are monogamous, meaning they choose one mate and stay together for life, a rarity in the animal kingdom. But what's even more fascinating is the role reversal in their reproductive process. Unlike most species, it's the male seahorse that carries the eggs. After an elaborate courtship dance, the female deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, where he fertilizes and carries them until they hatch. This unique form of pregnancy can last from 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the species. Once the baby seahorses are ready, the male goes through contractions to release them into the water, fully formed and ready to swim. This extraordinary partnership between seahorses highlights the diversity of reproductive strategies in the animal kingdom and shows that true love really does come in all shapes and sizes. Sunlight's journey, the 8-minute delay. The sun is the most important source of energy for life on Earth, but did you know that the sunlight we see is already over 8 minutes old by the time it reaches us? Light travels at a speed of about 299,792 kilometers per second, 186,282 miles per second, and given the vast distance between the Earth and the Sun, approximately 150 million kilometers, 93 million miles, it takes sunlight about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel this distance. This means that when you look up at the Sun, you're actually seeing it as it was just over 8 minutes ago. This time lag is a fascinating reminder of the immense scale of our solar system and the speed of light. It also has practical implications for astronomy, as observations of distant stars and galaxies are essentially views of the past, giving us a glimpse into the history of the universe. Sharks, older than trees and still thriving. When we think of ancient life on Earth, dinosaurs often come to mind, but sharks have an even older lineage. Sharks have been roaming the oceans for more than 400 million years, predating even the earliest trees, which appeared around 350 million years ago. These prehistoric predators have survived multiple mass extinctions, adapting over millions of years to become one of the ocean's most efficient hunters. Their remarkable evolutionary history is a testament to their resilience and adaptability. From the fearsome megalodon to the diverse species we know today, sharks have evolved in various shapes and sizes, but their basic anatomy has remained relatively unchanged. This evolutionary stability indicates that sharks were well adapted from the start. Despite their ancient origins, sharks continue to play a crucial role in marine ecosystems, maintaining the balance of the food chain and ensuring the health of our oceans. Zebra stripes, nature's unique fingerprints. Every zebra you see is wearing a one-of-a-kind outfit. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern. Much like human fingerprints, a zebra's stripes are unique to each individual. These striking black and white patterns serve more than just aesthetic purposes, they play a crucial role in the survival of these animals. Scientists believe that the stripes may help with camouflage, confusing predators when zebras move as a herd. The stripes might also deter biting insects, which are less likely to land on the contrasting patterns. Additionally, the unique stripe patterns help zebras recognize each other, strengthening social bonds within the herd. While the exact reasons for the evolution of stripes are still debated, one thing is certain: zebras are as unique as they are fascinating, with each one displaying a natural design that's entirely their own. Birds don't pee, the secret of avian waste. Unlike mammals, birds have a unique way of processing waste. They don't urinate. Instead of excreting liquid urine, birds convert nitrogenous waste into uric acid, which is expelled along with their feces. This white, pasty substance is what you typically see in bird droppings. This efficient waste management system is particularly advantageous for birds, as it helps them conserve water and reduces the weight they carry, which is crucial for flight. The uric acid is less toxic than urea, which is what mammals excrete, and it doesn't require as much water to be flushed from the body. This adaptation is just one of the many ways birds have evolved to thrive in their environments, whether they're soaring high above the clouds or hopping along the ground. 70% water, the essence of human life. Water is the elixir of life, and it makes up about 70% of the human body. This vital substance is involved in nearly every bodily function, from regulating temperature to transporting nutrients and oxygen to cells. The percentage of water in the body can vary depending on factors like age, sex, and body composition, but on average, it hovers around 70%. For instance, infants have a higher water content, while older adults tend to have less. Muscle tissue holds more water than fat, so leaner individuals may have a higher percentage of body water. Staying hydrated is crucial for maintaining this balance, as even mild dehydration can impact your health and well-being. Water is essential not only for survival but for keeping your body functioning at its best. Hidden rivers beneath Antarctica, a frozen wonderland secret. Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth, is more than just a vast sheet of ice. It also hides a complex network of rivers flowing beneath its frozen surface. These subglacial rivers, which flow through channels carved out by the movement of ice over millions of years, play a critical role in the dynamics of Antarctica's glaciers. They help to lubricate the base of the ice sheets, allowing them to move more easily towards the sea. This movement is a key factor in the potential rise of global sea levels as the ice melts. The discovery of these hidden rivers has revolutionized our understanding of the Antarctic continent and the ways in which ice, water, and climate are interconnected. As scientists continue to study these subterranean rivers, they may unlock new insights into the future of our planet's climate and the stability of polar ice. Tomatoes, more genes than humans? It may come as a surprise, but the humble tomato plant has more genes than a human. With around 31,760 genes compared to the 20,000 to 25,000 genes found in humans, tomatoes are genetically complex organisms. This vast number of genes is part of what allows tomatoes to thrive in a variety of environments, resist diseases, and produce the rich flavors we enjoy. The large genome of the tomato is a result of gene duplication events that occurred over millions of years, allowing the plant to adapt and diversify. These extra genes give tomatoes a wider range of characteristics, from the ability to produce natural pesticides to the development of different fruit shapes, sizes, and colors. This genetic richness is a reminder of the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth, even in something as common as a tomato. And there you have it, mind-blowing facts that showcase the incredible diversity and complexity of life on Earth. From the depths of the ocean to the frozen reaches of Antarctica, these curiosities remind us of how much there is still to learn and discover. If you enjoyed this journey through the fascinating facts that shape our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us here at Let Me Share a Fun Fact for more incredible insights and stories. Together, we'll continue exploring the wonders of our planet, one fun fact at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video!